Hi guys, welcome back and thank you for tuning in to Kenny's Clacky Garage. Well, I've done quite a few lawnmowers and this is number 4 in a row. Not in a row, but I bought 4 lawnmowers at the same time at our flea market across the road, and this is the last one of those 4. And I'm gonna keep this one myself for a very specific reason, and that is that it was the cheapest of the 4. I paid 50 Danish crowns for this. 50 crowns. And right off the bat, I can see why. I didn't actually see it because I was in a bit of a hurry, competing with some other guys. They had 5 or 6 lawnmowers, and I got 4 of them. And this one it's a bit sad here. Then there's the feature of the handlebar that can fold down really low, and that's useful for the grass under the trampoline. And that's the second main reason why I'm keeping this myself. So yeah, let's just dig in like we used to, check for fluids and spark, and see if it will run. Again, the guy said that it does run. So, does it have anything? No, bone dry. There has been gasoline in there at some point. I think I saw that. What is going on here? Yeah, this has to get mounted back there. So spark. So maybe I should address this first, because if the throttle is in the wrong position, then it kills spark. So let me just deal with that. So I got the outer cable mounted where I think it should be. So full throttle there and choke there, and this is idle / off. Well, this got some slop to it. What is this? What's going on here? Well, I guess there's one reason more right there to keep this myself. Well, let me get out the spark plug so we can see if it will make some sparkles for us. Can you see anything with that light? No. So this is the big one. It's a bit rusted at some places, but it actually looks quite okay. So let's jam it in here and see if it will make some shine for us. Somewhere there, maybe. Yeah. It's nice and strong blue color. I don't know if I can hold you there. Yeah, you can see that. That's just great. So, sparks. Okay. Check mark. Let's put it back in. This is a Brixton Stratton Quantum 35. I've never seen this model before, where the starter is you activate a sprocket down here, just like on an outboard, that type of outboard. Johnson's got some of them got that type. I'm rambling. Shut up, Kenny. Okay. Sorry. There. So oil up here, oil fill. There he is again, fill. Yeah, it got oil. It feels fine. So yeah, then put the lid back on. Dry my finger off. And put in some juice, and let's see if it will fire off. Or should we take a look at the air cleaner? Just for fun. See if we got any nice surprises in there. How? No, this is okay. Just got a lot of cobwebs everywhere, but this, yeah, this looks okay. We can run with that. So, yeah. Let's jam it back on and put in some juice and see if it will fire off or up. Does it fire off or fire up, or both? Yeah, that should be enough. Do you want to see? Yeah, it's about half full. I see a lot of something all the. Okay, but there's actually a sticker under here. So why has it been leaking? Is the head gasket blown? Why is it soot? It kind of looks like soot, doesn't it? And it's concentrated around here at the front and a little bit over here. Well, we'll see. There seems to be no leaks of gasoline, so that's also really good. I don't see a primer, so yeah. Let's see if it will fire. Fire. Run. Yeah, you get the idea, right? So we go choke, should be there, and this is a bit awkward. Okay, stop shooting at me. Why are you doing that? What is that? Is that from... Okay. What is what is all this fluids? Is it from this one? Is it pissing oil out or what? No. No, not really. Well, yeah, it is searching quite a bit, but it seems to be running okay. Other than that, so let me just take a bit closer look at the carb, and then bring it back if something exciting happens. This is also one of the reasons why I'm keeping it. The wheels back here are splitting. The two back wheels, and then it's in a rough condition. So it was the cheapest one to buy, and it will also be the one with the least profit to sell. And I need a lawnmower like this to fold down the handlebars so I can get under the trampoline out there. So yeah, enough rambling. Let me do some stuff and then bring you back. So I just opened up here, just to, yeah. It's I don't think there has. Okay, there's actually a screw there. I didn't see that. I'm not sure if there's ever been opened up here. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's okay to clean the carb. This is the governor setup. Spring loaded to, yeah, what does it do? Yeah, when fire up, it pulls this closer to the flywheel, and then when it blows air, the revolutions pick up. It blows air across this and pushes this, so it throttles down again. And I think there's a bit of a funny smell. Something smells a bit burned or something. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, just wanted to show you. Okay, this was a good thing to do because you see that there? I believe that can I get you some light? I believe this should be, yeah, it should be okay. Maybe maybe this engine is blown up. I mean, it runs, but if that has been running like that for any amount of time, it would have been overheating. So, and then they take the head gasket out. So maybe the head gasket is blown. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna clean this up, the carb and all that stuff, and then I'll bring it back. Yeah, we're gonna do a test run anyways. So yeah, I'll bring it back. That's looking more like it, I think. Now I can actually see the fins. So yeah, this is really nasty everywhere. So maybe a bit of cleanup wouldn't hurt. And the carburetor is also really dirty. It feels really heavy for some reason. Is this just kicked in or what? No, maybe not too bad. Let me get this cleaned off a little bit. This is a bit better, right? So let me get this taken apart and clean it up. I'm I'm really curious, why is it so heavy? It's really heavy. This really isn't too bad in here. Or what? Well, I guess it needs cleaning, that's for sure. So, but first impressions is not bad. So I removed the float, and looking here, it doesn't look too bad. I can see through that one. That one is all green, but maybe that's just how it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I think, take that screw out, because there must be a jet in there, I guess. And then I'm just gonna blow through everything with compressed air, and then put it together again and see if that helped anything. So, back from cleaning. Yeah. Now that it's more clean on the outside, I can see that it's a Walbro. And I've heard about these. These should be better than the Nike carb, but yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back together again, stick it on the machine, and see if that made a difference. I hope. It's back together again from cleaning the carburetor. I did have a leak, so it was a good thing that I didn't film it, but I didn't assemble anything until I was sure about if it was going to leak, and it was, but all it needed was a tightening of the ball. Yeah, I don't know if I showed you earlier, but now you can actually see through. Let's see, I can line you up a bit, maybe. You can actually see through under the engine now. You could not before. And I swept together all that stuff that was in the fins and behind the air cleaner and on the carburetor, and it pretty much amounted to that pile. Here's a soda can to comparison. It was filled with gunk everywhere. So it would have had, if not already have had, an overheating issue. And yeah, I did a bit of cleaning, but not really. I'm not really going to detail this one because this is just for myself. So let's see if it will fire up again and run any better. I hope so, because that was the point, right? Let's see. So, choke. What was it done? Maybe I should also. Yeah, let me give me a minute to clean up a little bit so I don't get shot again. Let's see. Almost. is still doing it a little bit, but who cares? It's just for myself. It's only a little bit. So, test run? What do you say? No, what's burning? Can you see the smoke? What's burning? Uh-oh. What's that? Where does it come from? Did you stop? No. Well, let's go outside and set this thing on fire. Yeah, we'll see if it catches fire. So, we're outside. Let's see if we can set this thing on fire. It's actually really quiet now that it's gotten outside. It runs okay. Okay, any fire? Not really. It actually runs okay. It's nice and quiet. It is rattling like they used to, this model, with this type of handlebars. It's because you can get the handlebars real low. Low rider. And then I can benefit from that feature by being able to get under the trampoline. So that's really great. Well, yeah, I'm gonna change the oil and sharpen the blade like all the others also. But I think I'm gonna ramp up here and just say thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on. So how does this go? It's a self-plugging rust hole. That's great. It's on its way all the way around. Yeah, thank you for joining me on screwing around with old junk. Well, thank you for watching. Later. So I just tipped it back to take off the blade and change the oil, or drain the oil I should say. And then when I put on the the socket, then I discovered. Uh-oh, now what? Can you hear that? And also, does this look homemade to you? Well, it does to me. Well, maybe this was cheap for a reason. It got, I don't know if you can see it, 2 or 3 millimeters of end play in the engine, so that's fine, just fine. Well, look at this fine piece of engineering. So what you're gonna do if you cannot find the right blade and the old one is worn out, you just cut it off at each side, and then you cut a piece off of something else and bolt it straight to the old one. Or is this what has happened? I'm surprised that it does not shake now that I see this fine engineering. Well, again, it's fine. It's just fine. Maybe I will loosen this and straighten it out. Well, yeah. That's it. Thank you for watching.